Today we're exploring the Elvis cabin, but the name is just a little bit deceiving. You see, Elvis never came here, but the owners of the house loved him and his music so much that they had many Elvis records, merchandise, and other knickknacks. Sometimes it's not about the abandoned place, especially when it's small. For some abandoned places, it's about the people associated with the spot that makes the history and story so interesting.
Yep, what is going on, explorers? We are back with another abandoned video, but this place has some pretty sad and dark history. First off, coming up, you see like they have a well right there. And the owner here, they definitely like to decorate. You know, you right over here, you can see they had like a little bit of knickknacks, garden gnomes. I came here one time before, there was a pink flamingo here, but there's still another one over here. That is sick. Look at this. Really like 90s vibes. So I'm gonna say that shout out to the pink flamingo. We're starting right now in the basement, obviously. All their tools is still left here. Now, it's been a while since I filmed like some houses surrounded by snow. I don't really like to go out in the cold too much, but sometimes the vibes are good. I wish it was snowing when I came here. That would have been great. But there's nothing like too out the ordinary in the basement. You know, you got some old books, nothing crazy. What I like about doing houses, they tell a great story. You can learn a lot about the owner just through their objects and things. For instance, you know, maybe they had grandkids because now they're playing, you know, baseball. They like bowling right there. And that's why it gets really cool. Now, this place is small, but it packs a good punch. There's a lot still in here. And I don't know, I really appreciate this place. It feels like the 80s vibes and 90s vibes. And that's why I like it. Coming up into the main room. Wow, it looks good. Jeez. Yeah, they got the little fishing poles down there, fat TVs, previous owner pictures, their lamps. Alright, here we go. First off, really quick, there's a lot of things in here. We can start looking through their personal notes, belongings. There's a lot of cool things here that's going to tell the history about this place. And that's how we kind of got the history about this place, was just looking through their notes and investigating. There was a husband and wife that used to live here. They had 2 kids. One of the kids they had died in a fire. Now, this fire was like a really well-known fire.
It took nearly 24 hours to recover all the bodies from inside the ruins of Rhode Island's Station nightclub.
Horrible things happen to people for absolutely no reason.
The death toll was far greater than anyone expected.
We went out on a Thursday night to listen to music, drink some beers, and have a good time. And a quarter of those people didn't get to go home, ever.
In 2003, there was a massive fire at the Station nightclub. It all started when some pyrotechnics were triggered at a rock show, and the sparks caught onto the foam on the walls and ceiling. The foam was very flammable, and the whole place went ablaze in a couple of seconds, trapping most of the people inside and burning at least 100 alive. Now, the son of the couple who lived here was there during the fire and sadly lost his life to the tragic event. Rumors say the son helped save people, dragging them out of the fire before he himself perished to the disaster.
The guy was pretty much a hero. I mean, he was saving people and making them escape the fire, but in return of that, he ended up getting hurt and he ended up dying from the fire. Now, the husband was a war veteran who died as well, just from natural causes of age, and the only one living still left was the wife. But the wife does not live here anymore. She's somewhere else. I don't know if she's a nursing home or old family members, I don't know, but someone is probably taking care of her right now. And that is the history of this place. So once again, guys, we're starting off in the living room. Check out all the Elvis and the records, the fireplace. This place is awesome. Again, true time capsule in the 80s. Now, this is kind of sad. They threw their books inside the fireplace. Maybe people were lighting the fire up. That's not cool. A lot of urban explorers have been coming here. Most of them, for the most part, is keeping this place mint and cool, as they should. They're respecting it, but a lot of things have been trashed and moved around. Check this out. Now, I don't know who this is, but I can't fix it. Look at this. Now, here's the thing that caught my attention. Obviously, when you get inside plates like this, if it's a time capsule, they're really special, really cool. But I've never seen, I don't think in a while, I've been in a few places where they're, you know, it's so preserved that their teeth is still left in the freaking glass. Look at that. Oh, God. But everything, you got their cigars, old liquor. The date says 1997. They're old beer cans. Like, dude, you don't see cans like this no more, guys. Like, antique collectors would probably want these kind of things. Sewing kits, old picture of the family. Wait a minute. Wow, guys, look at this. This was a photo of the actual house back in the day. Going back, this is from the 1980s. You know, they were sitting on that couch. It's a different couch now. And that was what they're doing. They're putting their foot, that's the fireplace right where my thumb is. And if you look, you can see the picture near my thumb right there I'm pointing at. That's this photo. Oh wait, no it's not. Wait, is it? I think it is. So yeah, if I line up the angle of this photo, it was kind of taking like this. I feel like I'm truly investigating. I freaking love this. And as you see, like everything in here, like the knickknacks, how it's set up, it feels, and it truly is like an old mountain log cabin vibe from the 80s. It's a true like time capsule, and I really love it. Again, another Elvis portrait. A lot of people love Elvis, and they always collect his stuff, so that's cool. Just looking around, searching. A lot of people that watch this who are, you know, born in the 80s or, you know, live past the 80s are still looking and like, wow, like this is cool, this is great. That's why I like to show everything off as well. Their kitchen, though, these need some work. Check this out. To Grandma and Father, I think you are very nice. I really like you a lot. You are the nicest person I ever met. From Kate. I love you. It's a drawing. Probably by the grandkids. You know, they seem to travel out too. They got postcards from California here. Wow, this hit me. These old cups, old icy cups. Jeez. That's amazing. Oh, an old mat. Oh, this was an old gun box. The Blackhawk. Of course, we're going to see all VHS movies, and that's all we're going to see here is just VHS. You know, this is before probably DVDs were out when this house was in use. 1982 to 1983 public schools. That's what's in the paper. Glued to the freaking door. It's insane though, all their memories are still left in this house. And it's just kind of crazy if you think about how items just don't really matter. Like, things don't matter when you're dead. Depressed to think about. See, this is the only rooms in the house, is these, guys.
Hey.
What? Night fire?
Just eerie that the son died in a fire.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much VHS movies around here. What is this? A lot of like notes?
Yeah, these are two love letters from two different girls.
Two different girls?
Yep.
You think the husband was like a pimp
This
or?
is like no one else but you.
Oh, read it. Let's hear it. Let's hear the love story.
I guess I like him in every way. I'll want him as much tomorrow as I do today. To be with him, it makes me glad. He's like no other love I've ever had. Good times, bad times, they are all the same as long as I can hear him call out my name.
Wow.
I won't push him because I care too much. He makes me so happy with just his touch. I hope inside he feels like I do because, babe, I want no one else but you. 1984.
Damn. I'm thinking the husband was a pimp, especially in the army and stuff like that. I don't know, guys. In his bedroom now, looking at his yearbook, 1956, he graduated from high school. Really cool. All black and white. Alright, so this is his room, guys. I mean, it's small. A lot of cleaning is going to be done, because what we want to do is we want to fix up this room. It's going to take a lot of time. Her fingers are freezing. I don't know if she's going to handle it.
So cold.
Yeah. But we're going to make it work. I mean, look, he's an old bulletin board, all old businesses.
Yeah, and
oh
god.
Oops.
We think this is his room because that says, I love you.
Alright, we'll fix that. We'll fix that. Let's put it back on. Okay, and what were you saying?
I was saying that we think this is the grandpa's room because that little kid's drawing says, I love you, Grandpa. I will miss you a lot.
Right, yeah, right there. Yeah, we'll have to fix this place up. Again, just looking outside. Good vibes in the back. Snowed. We're snowed in. It's cool. Alright, so what else does this place have? Let's check.
Oh, this is... someone set this up.
Yeah, it's like a living room. Dude, it looks like a little Santa's area. What is it?
A glass cat.
A glass? Yeah, there's a lot of cool knickknacks.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They had a lot of knickknacks back in the day. Always stacking them up, putting on shelves. My grandma used to do it, and then it got into my mom's habit, so my mom does it. My whole, like, mom's house is just full of knickknacks everywhere. Yeah, this is like a whole little Santa's, like, area. I'm gonna check out the other room. Let's see what the other room looks like. What the heck? There's a mummy over there. So this is the last room, and this room only has the dresser or bureau or something, and then the bed's tipped over against the wall. Don't know what's going on there. Oh, this is an old model plane, though. That's cool. Stuff's still in it. Yep, it's still in here. It's like a paper plane, a paper model plane. That's awesome. An old 7-Eleven car. Oh, that's fresh. I like looking at old stuff. Well, you can already tell by looking now. This is the girls' closet. I don't know if it seems like the husband and wife didn't sleep together. A lot of old people don't sleep together, I noticed, though. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Alright, so we're going to attempt to clean this place up, and then we're going to time-lapse it, so you guys don't have to stare at us clean this place for like 30 minutes. So this is the first room, then we'll clean up the other room after. Let's see what we can do, guys. We're trying to get a new photo and recreate this room up to be better. Hopefully we can do it. Alright guys, it's done. So after 30 minutes of breathing in deer dust and going through, cleaning up the whole place, we made the room look really cool. Check this out. First off, as you walk through our room, you can tell that there's like almost no crap on the floor. Coming up, boom, our deer lives here. The deer is the owner now of this room. And we put some stuff on the bed, make it look cool. Had some summer escape, you know, kind of chill. I'm digging it. Leaning up. We decided to keep the walls the way it was. Kind of looks cool. You know, cleaned up the floor. But overall, I mean, look how the room looks now. My favorite part about this whole room is, I mean, first, this was a huge mess. You know, we cleaned it up really nice. But dude, the deer head is the coolest part. The deer looks like he's sleeping in the bed and he runs it. We did a good job on this one. We kind of kept the closet sort of similar, but we did clear it out, a lot out of it. But overall, this looks like a dope room. We did a good job. I dig it. Nice. This is cool. And guys, also, there's like really no meaning and reason to why we wanted to clean it up. But we wanted to clean it up because other people are going to come here and then shoot their photos and make it maybe a bit different. But it was so wrecked, and a lot of our explorers already been here. No one wanted to clean this room up. We were the only ones that said, hey, we want to clean it up. And so we did it. So wait, you got good shots?
Yeah, I mean, it looks really cool, especially with the light right now at this time of day, right before sunset.
That's true. It is shining through, yup.
The blue is like picking up really well.
Yeah. Damn, dude, I'm just really proud of this room and how it came out. It looks so much better. The reasons why, like, we really do this, besides, like I said, it was for kind of like no reason, is because, well, it's art. We're setting up a background to take photos in, or we're giving it a cool illusion, as if like people just upped and left, and with a little like twisted fantasy to it, which is why I added the deer head in the bed, as like, cause no one would ever do that. You know what I mean? And as of right now, we're gonna go ahead and start the other one before it gets dark. But overall, I mean, this is a lot of work. We clean it up, we gotta get Cinemax, we get the photos, we get everything. And this is kind of like sometimes what we do behind the scenes, but most time we never, ever set up places. It's always kind of set up for us by other explorers, or we're the first ones there, or the second or the third or the fifth people there, and no one has ruined anything and it's just left the way it is. Ideally, that's how the other room is. But this one's just, someone ruined this room. We made it look a lot cooler with our own twist. So good. Let's keep it moving. And yeah, she's setting up this room now. I have to obviously remove a lot of the stuff we don't want. I'm probably going to put it into this room. I'm not setting this room up in any way. I don't see a point. There's like kind of nothing in here. But if I take some of the stuff if I want out of that room, I could set this room up. But I don't want to waste my time. That's like going overboard, and I don't need to do that. Someone else who comes here can set that room up. And again, guys, after an hour of going through the room, moving all the trash into other rooms, and cleaning it up, sweeping it up, putting things in different directions, going to the kitchen to find other things to set up this room, we're finally done, guys. Check this room out. Here we go. Check it out, guys. It looks amazing. Like, I'm just looking at it through my camera. Like, this does not look like the room we first seen. Over here, you know, this is kind of bland. I might touch this up later, but it's getting dark. But we have the Elvis side. I still want to work on something here, but we don't need this. This wasn't really something we cared about. It was the Christmas side, but mostly the beach side. Now this little corner, this little beach corner, you know, we're gonna get some cool photos. Overall, it's just a really cool, funny theme in the house. It's wacky. I love it. You know, we got like some brochures that they had, some of the tanning lotions, some lemonade that would have been in there. Found that somehow and ended up making it look really cool. It's really wacky though. And then over here, like I said, it's just kind of simple. Some of the stuff we found on the floor we put right here, hang it up. But overall, this looks, it was really fun to do this. This is a fun project, but I really like how it looks. At first, it was getting dark and I tried turning the light on because I didn't even think this place was abandoned for a second and it tripped me out. Yeah, so we're finding a lot of grandma get well cards. I thought she's still alive. I'm almost positive she is, but...
This was Jeffrey's idea, honest. So it was from her grandson, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
It seems like she got hurt and was in the hospital for a little bit.
Yeah, because we seen the broken...
oh look, this is Jason and I guess Jeffrey, the people we keep finding.
Yeah. We're investigating though.
Well, because we keep finding notes that say like to Jason from Jason, so.
Yeah. To Jason from Jason? What does that mean?
To Jason from Jeffrey.
Okay. So after looking online, we know that the wife that is still alive, she's in her 80s right now, but again, like I said, she is not here, but it says she's still alive. We were gonna clean up the kitchen, but I don't know. What do you think? We already cleaned up the whole house.
I'm gonna try to tidy it up a little bit.
I don't think we really need to though. You know what though? If we had like an old 80s apron, kind of, we can get the vibes, but then the oven is kind of like a newer oven, so they, you know, obviously they refurbished the kitchen.
Like this old waffle maker here, and an unopened can of Coke.
Yeah, it's not an old can of Coke though,
nope.
You see, so it doesn't really count. But you can just obviously take the old things if we wanted to mismatch into this room, but it's a lot, it would be a lot of work to clean the kitchen. That's something I just, you know, we have already done the rest of the place. All right, we are now gonna actually come back in this room and start over as if we never cleaned it, just for fun, and go through some of the stuff in this guy's room. Now he has some like wildlife map of Nevada poster. I mean, guys, everything he has is like either a map, a brochure, or just some kind of like travel thing. I mean, he obviously loved the Caribbeans, that's for sure. And he had a lot of family photos, old school TVs. Like, what is this? Yeah, like I think people in like the East Coast, their vacation is literally going to Florida. That's like their thing for the East Coasters. So moving along to our finest room. If we open up a hotel, this would be a great one. You know, we got the Santa Claus vibe going on, and I wanted a bit of a twist, like I said, so we found him already broken and we threw him here. And it looks super cool. Loving the vibe. We can get some cool shots, photos maybe sitting on the Santa's chair. Didn't really come close with this side though. I do like how it's set up nice. I think this is very natural. Again, even over here as well. You know, this was cool. There was no knife in it, but we did find all this stuff. And the guys liked to drink. They kept all their bottles. It was like they were saving them. And there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a completely random vlog. Obviously, there's not too much here, but it's a small house that packs a punch. We cleaned the place up. We got a lot of shots of the place. We made it look a lot better than what it was. And overall, we just love doing abandoned places, guys. Rise above, just got to explore. Peace and thanks for watching. What are you doing here?